So we're going to set the neck dead straight. Now at the moment there's back bow in the neck, means it's bending that way like a rainbow, because I've taken the strings off, so you're taking off that tension and the neck bends at the back. Now when you put strings back on and tension them up to tune to pitch, put about 60 kilograms of pull back on the headstock and it straightens the neck out. So that's why we have a truss rod. Truss rod is a metal rod running down the centre of the neck, and we're normally a two-way affair, and you can tighten them and loosen them to make the neck bend one way or another. I'm just going to grab an Allen key so we can alter the truss rod, make sure we get the right one. Should be 4mm, that is 4mm. I'm just going to loosen the truss rod right off. There you go, now it's loose, you see there, that's just freely moving about. And what we're going to do is we're going to set this neck dead level, because once we've got the neck level we can check the frets. Okay, so that still has a little bit of back bow, which means I'm going to tighten it the opposite wrong way around. So I'm going to turn this anti-clockwise. It should be a two-way truss rod. Turn it anti-clockwise, it'll bend that neck the way I want it to bend. There you go. These frets, by the way, are in quite tarnished, a little bit grubby. Don't think they've ever been polished by the looks of it. Guitar's certainly been stood for a long time because it's covered in dust. I've had it plugged in as well, and the electric's a little bit crackly. So let's just try you there. So what we're doing now is we're getting the neck dead straight. And that's pretty much this. Got a tiny bit of back bow. Just going to give it another turn on the truss rod. Probably 1/16 of a turn. So just give it a little nip back there like so. And that looks dead straight to me now. Tiny bit of relief in there, so we need to get rid of that, so I'm going to turn it back at 1/16. These frets may not be seated correctly. They're certainly not following the radius of a fingerboard. Old guitar, probably 1990s. Okay. That's as close to straight as we can get it, just about. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a fret rocker. If you've not seen one of these before, I'll explain it. It has 4 sides, 4 different lengths: longest, next longest, next longest, shortest. The reason we have that is we can check 3 frets at a time. And the reason we do 3 is if we get a rock like we do there, we know the one in the middle is high. So we just do 3 frets at a time, 3, 3, turning the fret rocker as we progress along the neck. So we're going to go and we're going to check the whole lot. Now I've already checked these. I checked them with the strings on. I'm now going to check them with the strings off, with the neck dead straight. You've just seen me set the neck straight. I always do these videos for the client. Remember, these videos are for the client, not for YouTube. It's just I post them on YouTube. People tend to like them. So okay, that neck is settled a little bit. It's not quite as straight as I want it. Still got a little bit of relief in there. So let's settle for a few seconds. Right, there you go. Tiny little bit of fall away down this end, but I'm happy with that. So that neck is straight. So we're going to take a fret rocker. We're going to do 3 frets at a time, starting at this end. I will check in 3 areas. Areas being 1 is closest to you, 2 is the centre, and 3 is closest to me. And I'll be marking everything with a marker pen. So there's 1. If you hear a rock, you know that fret is high. First one. That's in 2 areas, in areas 2 and 1. just in case you're in any doubt as to why I'm recommending a fret level. You've already got 3 high frets in the first 5. Two areas on that one, so you've got 4 in the first 6. Frets are all over the place. That's 5 high frets. Six. 7. 8, so it's really high. 9. Same fret. 9. 10. 11. Wow. 11. 12. That's ludicrously high there. So, over 20 frets, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 out of 20 are high. There's no other way to fix this than to skim across the whole lot. You have to understand, I explain this on a lot of videos, if I alter this 1 fret, it'll affect these 2 frets either side of it. So that 1 can affect 5 frets altogether. So if I remove material from this 1, it'll alter that one and that one, that one and that one, just by altering that 1 fret. So once we get to about 4 or 5 frets, we just do the whole lot. And that way we're going to get a consistent level across the whole length of the neck. That's a long-winded process. It takes a while. The levelling doesn't take that long at all. The recrowding doesn't take that long. It's the polishing. It takes the time. So it's a good 3.5 hours in this. I'm going to explain exactly what I'm going to do. First we're going to remove the nut. Got to remove it very carefully because we don't want to chip the lacquer or the wood. But I'm just going to show. Well, I'm going to go across the frets again with a fret rocker. First I'm just going to show the frets to the camera, if I can. And all these ones with black pen on them, they are the high spots. So let me point them out to you. That one, that one, that one, that one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 frets. I'm hoping you can see the black marker on there. That's where the spots are high. So I'm going to go across with the fret rocker again. You'll see some of them are marked in 2 areas. So we actually have 2 areas there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 on 5. So we have 17 high spots over 12 frets out of 20. So I'm going to go across with a fret rocker again. You are listening for the rock. So listen. That one's high. Next one along. And on this side. Next one along. Next one along. Next one. I always do these videos for the client's peace of mind, especially if it's a new client who doesn't know me. You've got to take me at my word. If I tell you something wants doing, it wants doing. If you're not happy with it, you are most welcome to come and collect your guitar and take it somewhere else. No skin off my nose, but I stand by my reputation and my reviews. There you go. I'm sorry about that, that's my wife coming downstairs, she didn't know I was filming. I'm going to leave a video running, just listen. So there you go. So we have 12 high frets. We're going to skim across the whole lot, get them all done in one fell swoop. And I'll explain what we do as I do it. I'm going to remove the nut. Once that's removed, we'll get everything set up and we'll come back and we'll get to leveling these frets.